Figured I got a little bit of time between jobs. Stream for a bit. See if anybody pops on. I've been putting links to the replays over on the Patreon page. Just so people over there can see that I'm doing something over here. You know, I never really cared for the term funneling the audience. I like linking. I like the idea of linking multiple groups and pages and websites. Just try to keep everybody in the loop. I'm thinking maybe a third stream a day might be necessary. Try to keep the numbers up, boost the numbers, either way it works. At this rate, I'm probably going to stream until 1 o'clock or so. Seems like a pretty decent time to do the midday stream. Not a lot to chat about because there isn't anybody on yet. I imagine by the time I get my lunch, some people will be on, chit-chatting and whatnot. For those who are watching the replay, whenever it is available, I mentioned it in this morning stream. Thought about doing some merch, some stickers, lanyards, keychains, necklaces, drink tumblers. Just something for my audience to purchase and help support the ministry besides just Patreon or whatever. Yesterday was a unique day, but it might actually be the plan going forward. Doing 3 streams a day. Nobody's supposed to be coming from the other direction. Come on, let's go. So I think I'm gonna try to stay away from like sized things when I'm ordering, like shirts, hoodies. For now, I'm just gonna stick with like the universal. Anybody could purchase the items. Trying to find a source for bulk Bibles. Place where I'm looking at stickers and lanyards and drink tumblers and all that doesn't really have a good selection of bulk Bibles. Oh, there's a truck for sale, a big truck. I am getting tired of these roads, I can tell you that. Ford Raptor next to me makes this truck look small. So if it kind of works out the way I expect it to, we've already kind of decided that the morning stream is the most consistent time-wise. Just about 7:15 to 8:15, something like that. This midday stream is kind of new. I'm not sure exactly. It might be from 12 to 1-ish, maybe a little later, depending on how much work I have at the first job. And then on the days that I work my second job, the third stream will be like 4:30 to 5:30, something like that. Oh, bump, 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 bump. Boy. Don't keep backing out. Alright, now we're in line. I can keep an eye on the no viewers, no audience here. So for those who might be watching the replay, if you could, if you don't mind, leave a comment. Maybe you have a question about why I do what I do. I use the scripture in the Bible that says, go out into the whole world and preach the gospel, preach the good news. And that's why I do what I do. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. I'm going to have to move here in a second, I think. Once this line moves, I'm going to let these people out. But she's going the wrong way. I don't understand why people park there. Always trying to come out through the line. And I mean, people, I'll let people out or whatever. I'm sure other people do as well, but it's not a good spot to have parking spots. Let's see. Keeping an eye on the weather. You know, certain crops can deal with a bit of cold. Lettuce, maybe some radish. I know my stepson's got some heirloom seeds that he wants to start and send up to us or bring up when he comes up. We'll see how that works out. We're mostly going to be growing beans, multiple different types of beans. I'm going to do some research on those types of beans to see if they're bush type or climbing or whichever. Again, we have all the different types of bell peppers. I think we have some tomatoes. An interesting experiment I'd like to try is to try to grow, you know, they're probably hybrid tomatoes, but order stuff from local restaurants and see if they grow true to seed and be able to sell those again to those restaurants. I know I'm not going to get into places like, you know, the fast food chains, Subway, McDonald's, Burger King, but I can offer those tomatoes for sale if people like the product. Maybe find some local restaurants that buy or try to buy locally. You know, that's kind of the whole idea, is to buy as local as we can. Tomatoes will be easy. Cucumbers, maybe, if I get like a wrap at Subway. But I can't sell them back to Subway because they have their own supplier. Trying to think of what else. That's probably a good poll to put up. What kind of, you know, restaurant style items could we grow from seed? Again, we've got some red columbine seed. We're going to try and plant those, see how she can't hop on. I may see if she's up to trying to stream at home. Got a couple ideas on how to do that. Oh, the yawn. I don't know what the power equipment shop got for me for work today, but we'll find out when we get there. I'm not sure if you guys want to watch me eat my lunch, so I might find a decent spot and flip the camera, maybe watch traffic. We can still chit chat and all that. You guys don't need to see me eating my lunch. So that'll be a little bit of a change. It looks like I can mute. So maybe at certain times, maybe at work, if I'm allowed to, we can stream.
Thank you, Susan Burger King. We rule. I'll be right with you. Thank you, Susan Burger King. Sir, if you wait, what can I get for you today?
Yeah, I'm going to do the $7 trio. Going to start with 2 original chicken sandwiches.
You like cheese on those?
No, thank you, though.
Okay, and your third item, $8.
Not today, thank you, though.
$7.56. Press window, please.
Thank you.
$7.56, please. You have a good day.
You as well. So I wonder, I might have to look up like the different time zones and see, compared to my time, what time people are likely to be, I call it doom scrolling, but scrolling YouTube, especially YouTube Shorts. Oh, I got a buggy. Gross. Because I know, what was it? One of the streams yesterday, there was some folks watching from the UK, Turkey, Eastern Europe, Central Europe.
Any salt, pepper, ketchup?
Nope.
All right, every day.
You too. It's the wrong way, guy. Let's see if we can get the center spot here. Looks like, oh, no, they are working. All right. So let's see if we can adjust this camera. I've made some shorts on this location before, but I just want to see if I can get or what if I go over here? Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? Oh, come on, bro. You guys got the sun right in your face. I guess we could. That is no good, bro. I'm just curious to see if anybody else will hop on. Somebody made a comment on my short, I think it was the last one, for what they're doing across the street. And they said it used to be called Edwards Tire. My second job, the owner, is from an era when he remembers that being Edwards Tire across the road there. I think maybe the reason for getting some numbers, audience numbers, likes, all that, comes from the YouTube algorithm where they test the market with my shorts, my videos, my live streams. Eventually I'll have, a regular audience and I won't have to worry about the YouTube algorithm. But it definitely seems like they've stopped suggesting it to people. Maybe because of my content, what I talk about. I don't know how that works. If I answer a call during a live stream, does it shut off the live stream? I've also been thinking about maybe going live for free. You know, nobody has to pay for the live over on Patreon. I'd like to try to get some of those people that are from Patreon only. They've never seen me on YouTube. Try to get them over here and get them involved in the content. See if I can move that up a little bit. Oh. I gotta figure out a way to hold that up. I was on Temu earlier and saw a tripod phone mount that screws right onto the top of a tripod. I might try to finagle that. Even if it's just for, you know, eventually I'd like to stop somewhere and be live on that location. I thought about, because of the views I got on this location, you know, the last one was 1,500 views. If I could be like a street reporter, go live when something's going down, keep an eye on, you know, the scanner pages and have a scanner on hand so I know when something's happening. You know, if it's a raid or drug bust or high-speed pursuit, car accidents, or even like, I remember when I lived in Virginia as a teenager, you had live helicopter camera, whatever you want to call it. Maybe work with some businesses for some live webcams. Locations like this where it takes time to do all this, like eventually I'm sure they're going to build a building here at some point, a new building. And that'll be a whole nother series of shorts and content to create. Ford Raptor. No, maybe just an F-150. I mean, I guess the Raptor is based on the F-150 platform, but I should have got something to drink. Yeah, they've been making some good progress here. Ever since they started tearing the building down, it's been a mess in there. Oh, I got an onion ring. Nice. I wish that was an option on the Trio Duo menu that they got. I mean, I do like Burger King fries, but I like their onion rings even better. I bet I could do some damage on the property that I live on, clearing trees with machines like that. Take the trees down, organize the wood chips. There's a bunch of scrap metal and junk that's down in the wood. Oh, bro, your trailer. He's gonna lose some stuff, man. He probably already did lose some stuff. I'd be so mad. I can see him over there. Yeah. Not gonna be very happy with himself. Normally those got spring-loaded slide pins that hold that gate in. Wonder if he didn't get them in the right way, or can't imagine both slide pins broke. Where's the boss? Cousin Daniel. I mean, I say cousin, but he's actually second cousin. My mom's cousin. apologize for not talking much. I'm just trying to show something that's going on locally and not show you my face while I'm eating. Oh. Somebody's moving. Don't move up. I can't shoot a guy with a trailer. There you go. Looks like you got a trailer to tailgate up. Doesn't look very happy with himself, but I can't really tell from this distance. I'm gonna move the camera. Come on. And now, turn it back on me. Oh, itchy, itchy, itchy. But they've pretty much got that cleared out. I mean, there's probably, I can't really see a whole lot, but by this time next week, they'll be all cleaned up. Oh, let's see. Take care of those napkins. I swear I had my insurance cards in this book, but oh, what was that? No. That's not it. No. I thought I had like a little envelope to put all this stuff in, but that is concerning. All the things and stuff. Probably gonna have to email Progressive and see if I can get some new cards sent to me. Excuse me. Oh. Because I don't think it's up here either. No, that's just all Parity's coupons. That's kind of irritating though that I can't find my insurance cards. Anyways, looks like we're going to stream for a little, or close to an hour, I guess. Go out to the power equipment place and see what kind of work he's got for me. Really? Alright, let's get on the road here. Oh, this poor guy lost a bunch of stuff out of the back of his truck. That is unfortunate. At least there's some people willing to stop and help him. That's rough, man. So, don't see Spoon Civic down in there. 2 people. Well, there, that changed. Hello, good afternoon. So, if you haven't watched me before, I tend to stream twice a day. Morning, my time, Eastern Standard Time, 7:15 to 8:15. That's the commute to work. And then on the days that I work my second job, I think I'm going to start streaming between the time I get out of my day job and before I go to my second job. So that's about an hour. I usually try to get something to eat. And then I usually stream in the afternoon, whether I work my second job or not, for the commute home. No, I do own a truck, but not a big truck like that. I work 2 part-time jobs. I also work for myself on the side. Got a snowblower on the back of the truck, cleared walkways, driveways, whatever. And then I'm also clearing the land that my wife and I live on. There's a bunch of trees that got to come down. They're in the way for the garden. You know, in fact, my dad's a trucker. He drives fuel truck. This looks like a Holden Combine. Be cool. Oh no, it's got regular plates on it. I'm good. Just a few minutes here, I'm gonna pull over and answer some questions before I end the stream. So even if you're not going to stick around, leave a question or comment. I will get to it. I always do. I don't always look down at the screen while I'm driving. It's kind of sketchy, but yesterday I streamed 4 times on YouTube and 1 time on Facebook. Facebook doesn't like me streaming, so I try not to stream over there. I will be on later. It might be a little dark, but I will be on streaming again later for about an hour. I'd like to stream for longer, but I don't think YouTube likes it. Maybe it's just because I haven't been doing it very long. If you want to get notified of when I go live, you want to see what it's all about, hit the subscribe button, set the notification to all. I appreciate the community interaction. It's kind of why I do this, so people can... Timmy's working on a greens mower. Oh, somebody's here with a trailer. Working on a 31-acre plot. Nice, yeah. So, if you haven't already left, brother, Milo Camp. I'll try to remember later if you haven't already left. I'll get deeper into what my process for the farm is and all that. Thank you for hanging out. You'll see me in a bit.